I'm not gonna be in the bank while you guys rob the bank.
He's in on it. This car is like trying to take aim.
I'm so scared. I really don't want to die. I'm sorry.
Now we about to have fun. You know summer just begun. Party all night until we see the sun. Call up the plug, roll the 3-5 in the blunt. Outside, you know it's gonna be a vibe. Get your camera phone, start the Instagram live.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. What's up, YouTube? Guys, welcome back. Thank you for tuning back in. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. My socials are here, my Instagram, my TikTok. Make sure to follow those and make to follow me and subscribe to me. As you guys can tell by the title, today is gonna be another story time. I told you guys that I have many story times for you, so let's just get into it. Today's story time is gonna be the time that I ate a 2,000 milligram edible. Basically, I thought I was going to die. So let's just get into it. This story time takes place when I was 16, I'm pretty sure. Either 16 or 17, but I'm gonna say 16, maybe 17, but I'm gonna say 16. So this story time takes place when I was 16, and this story time takes place with a guy, of course, not too much. It takes place with a guy that I had met off this app. Hey boy, I already warned you guys that I was doing shit for the plot. So it was like, I don't know, just one of those apps that you be meeting people. Like I don't know, they have some apps now like Wiz, or like, I don't know, they be having some apps on TikTok where it's supposed to be for meeting people, for talking to people. You know, you could put it near your area, whatever. It has like a little profile picture, like your girl was bored, your girl didn't have nothing else better to do. These things, some of these things are fun to me now. I just personally probably wouldn't do them, and some of them are just straight up not fun. But obviously this is not how I expected this day to go. So this story time takes place with this guy. I was texting off this app. I don't even want to say the app name, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm not going to. But it wasn't a dating app, it was just an app for like meeting people. And obviously I put like my age limit and stuff like that, and like a general consensus of where I live. And I was just trying to find like people, girls and guys, to like meet off the app, you know, to hang out with, right? So I started talking to this guy. Honestly, I forgot his name, but we're gonna call him Devon, okay? I started talking to Devon. Devon is a black boy. He's 16. No, I think he was 1 year older than me. He was either the same age or 1 year older than me. He had dreads. He was a skinny black guy, but he was cute. Would I think he's cute now? Honestly, no. I wouldn't. He could be still cute in the face, but maybe just not like my type, because I'm not really into like skinny guys. I'm more into guys, like, not saying I'm not into skinny guys, but you have to be like taller than me or something. Like, you can't, I'm into guys with a little buffy, I guess, or like a little athletic, but not just like straight skin and bones, because your girl's she's a little thicker than a sticker. So I don't want no guy that I'm bigger than, if that makes sense. So I started talking to this guy. He's chill. Our conversations are chill. I don't really remember them, but it was nothing memorable. We were just having chill conversation. We find out that we live not too far. I think we lived like 30 minutes away from each other. He thought I was cute, I thought he was cute, and we decided to meet. So here comes the day that me and him are supposed to be meeting. I get ready. I tell him that I'm ready. He calls me an Uber. The Uber takes about like 30 minutes to get to his house. Obviously, like, I'm nervous because like this is a guy off an app. I've never like seen him before. I don't even think that I FaceTimed him. Like, I was oh my god, bro, you guys like the outfit today. It's cute. Let me distract you with my outfit. Anyway, then I have my LED lights are in pink, so We got pink and black today. Anyway, so the Uber is coming to his house. As the Uber is like coming, we end up getting on the phone. He says either to text or call him when I'm about to get there. So either some type of communication happens. So we're texting, and then either he calls me, and when he calls me, he's like, oh, tell the Uber to like park a little bit like a little bit down the block, like either before or like after his house. I'm pretty sure the Uber spoke Spanish. I'm trying to tell the Uber that, and the Uber's not really understanding. So I put him on speaker, and the Uber's like, you know, hearing it, and he's trying to talk to the Uber. He's also black. I don't know, I don't really remember if he spoke Spanish, but I don't think he did. I think he maybe spoke a little bit of Spanish. So he's trying to communicate to the Uber to park a little bit, you know, like down the block. I'm pretty sure it's successful, because I'm pretty sure we do end up parking down the block. I get out the Uber and I'm waiting, okay? I'm just on the sidewalk waiting, you know? I don't really even know like what house like he's in, so I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. At the time, I'm thinking, I'm like scared. I'm like, damn, like I really hope this is not a catfish. And I also was hoping that he actually came outside, because when I said that I got here, he said, give me a second. And then the second turned into like a minute. And then the minute turned into like 5 minutes.
Eventually,
So I'm like, I really hope that I didn't just waste my time and I'm not like stranded here. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, at the time, I don't think I had no money. Like now, if something like that were to happen to me and something were to go astray while I'm out, your girl can just Uber herself back home. Your girl doesn't need nobody, no ride to get back home. So, you know, I'm not really reliant on no one else's, you know, this. So I'm waiting. He had said that like he had to help his dad with something, and that he had to like find an excuse to like leave the house. So I'm waiting. Eventually, like after like maybe like 5, 10, 15 minutes, he comes out the house and I see him. He sees me. He walks up to me. Pretty sure we like gave each other a hug or whatever. And when I seen him in the face, like he was cute. He was a cute boy, you know. The only thing I was a little thrown off by was his height, because he was the same height as me. Like we were like the exact same height, and I didn't know we were gonna be the exact same height. I don't like guys who are the exact same height as me. But you know, he was cute, and I was just here for the vibes. I was here to see what it was. He comes out, I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to walking. Oh, by the way, I don't know if we discussed this beforehand or like at the scene of the crime, but we were discussing taking edibles. Allegedly. Because, you know, I just said I was 16. So allegedly, this whole story is alleged, by the way. So we were discussing, like, you know, do I drink? Do I smoke? Does he drink? Does he smoke? What do we do? And I basically told him that I do allegedly all of that stuff, but that what I recently been on and what I recently had discovered at the time was edibles. I'm like, yeah, like that's just what I'm on right now, because the thing with edibles are like the high lasts longer, but also you don't have to like smoke and like damage your lungs and, you know, do all of that to get high. And also I think the high is just better. It's more immersive. If you see my knee, say hello. I'm telling him that, and we were there. I know he was asking me like other questions. He was like, oh, you know, you're pretty. Like, what school do you go to? What grade are you in? What do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies? The funny thing is I actually wrote an essay on this, like for one of my college classes that I just took. We had to do a narrative essay, and this is actually what I wrote the essay on, this story. Yeah, so he's asking me questions like that, and I'm answering them. I'm asking him the questions back, and then that's when the topic of like edibles come back up. I don't know if we already agreed that he was gonna bring something or like he just brought it, but he ends up pulling out a 2,000 milligram edible. For those of you who do indulge, I would say you already know what time it is, okay? And you already know how potent and how powerful that many milligrams of THC can be. Especially for little old me, I'm 5'2", okay? For those of you who don't know and don't indulge, that's a pretty powerful edible. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, that got some kick. It's not even just that it got some kick, but like, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend you take that much. I don't do it to the point where my tolerance is super high, but I don't even know if you had a high tolerance if you should be doing that much in one go, honestly. That's a lot. Can't overdose off of weed or whatever. Apparently, weed does have side effects. Weed has paranoia. Weed has overthinking. Weed has, it just distorts your sense of reality. Not like to the point of like other drugs, but like it can give you anxiety. It can give you different things. You know, if you have underlying health conditions, it can like bring those to the surface. You know, weed can have some side effects, okay? And for me, one of my side effects is paranoia, okay? One of my side effects is paranoia, overthinking. I wouldn't say anxiety, but like increased heart rate because of the paranoia and stuff like that. Like, it can just make you think crazy stuff. But at the time, your girl, I was taking edibles. I would take like 60, 200, okay? And at the time, I was having some side effects, but I was mostly enjoying it. Like, I would say it was a 50-50. At the beginning, I did enjoy it. Then I kept wanting to do more and more and more. And then at some point, I stopped enjoying it because of the side effects. But I was still, like, in a middle ground where I still wanted more because I wanted the experience, if that makes sense. Like, I just wanted to do crazy shit. Like, I wanted to try something new. So I was excited. Okay, I was excited, okay? So all of this hindsight, I didn't know at the time. Hindsight is 2020. So he pulls out a 2,000 milligram edible. And my ass is happy. Oh my God, we about to do 2,000 milligrams. We about to be lit. Cool. He's like, let's split it. I'm actually kind of sad. I'm like, I don't want to split it with you, but it's yours, so I can't say nothing. He takes a bite. I don't know who took a bite first. I'm pretty sure I took a bite and then he took the rest. I take my bite and then he takes his. And I don't like to taste the edibles. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing. Like, I prefer to just either like drink it or like eat it something immediately after because I hate the taste of weed. So, and you can taste the weed unless it's like a really good edible. Usually you can taste the weed, and that taste, it just, I don't like it. I take a bite and I hate the taste of weed, by the way. He eats it and he's like, I hate it, and probably because it was like 2,000 milligram, and it probably was a strong ass taste. He didn't like the taste to the point that he spits his out. Keep that in mind. He spits his out. So, and when he spits his out, I'm upset. I'm not like out loud, but like I'm upset internally because I'm like, you just wasted 1,000 milligrams of edible because you don't like the taste, knowing that this is how it tastes. And the fact that this packet, there was only one left. So it's like, you already did this before. So it's like, why are you even like tripping over it? So I'm just offended. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, all right, you know, I still got my little 1,000. I eat mine. We're walking. We're supposed to be going to a park, like in his neighborhood or wherever. But it didn't get, since I didn't like the taste, we agreed to stop at a gas station or like a little store and get some snacks, because you know, you get the munchies, and also I don't like the taste, and we're gonna be walking, so you know, the combo of three, it calls for snacks and drinks and stuff like that. So we walk up to the gas station and he tells me not to come inside. He tells me not to come inside because he says that people in the neighborhood know him and the guy that works there knows him, and he doesn't want to be being seen with a girl, and that he doesn't want it to get back to his dad. Cool. I mean, that sounds pretty reasonable. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it was because, you know, a meeting or like maybe he had a girlfriend. I don't know, but honestly, I took his word for it. He wasn't seeming weird, honestly.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That's what he tells me. I wait outside. He goes in. I tell him that I want some Snickers. And I don't know if I end up getting chips. I forgot. But I do think I got a drink. So, you know, I'm waiting outside. He goes in. I can see him, like, dabbing up, like, the person in the front or whatever. He goes in and comes out maybe, like, within 5 minutes. He's, like, kikiing with the person. And he comes out. And I'm pretty sure the person does look at me or whatever, but he doesn't really say nothing because I'm standing at the store. He gives me the stuff. He gave me my Snickers. I eat it immediately because, again, I don't like the taste. Like, I don't like having that thing in my mouth. Pause. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's inappropriate and weird. Anyway, I don't like having the taste of that in my mouth. Okay, so we started walking, make our way to this park, and we get to the park, and it's really just like an abandoned, like, I wouldn't say like an alley. It was like, think about it like this, like behind a building, let's just say someone put like a concrete fence, and the fence is basically like this is one part, another part, and then another part. So it's like a rectangle without this part. This part is open, and it's grass. It has some like tires and pipes and concrete and just random stuff. So it's not a park. I don't know why the fuck he would say it was a park, because that thing was not a park. It was just like a plot of land, if anything, and it wasn't even like a nice plot of land. It was just like a plot of land. So we get there and I'm like, so I can't, you know, there's nothing else better to do. Let me know. Do you like the special guest appearance? If I get there, I'm okay, I guess. And at this time, it is starting to like kick in a little bit. Like, nothing crazy. I'm just starting to like feel a little like, I just started to feel a little loopy. I don't know if I sat on anything, like, there wasn't really nothing to sit on. I think I just leaned up against the wall, and I was like maybe playing on my phone a little bit. We're talking for a little bit, and then he says that we're gonna smoke. Okay, cool. Mind you, I already took 1,000 milligrams of this edible, and now we're gonna smoke. But again, at the time, your girl is just, yay, more, yay, right? I'm like, all right. I'm like, so where is it? He's like, oh, like, I gotta get like my plug. He gotta give it to me. I'm gonna call up my plug, and he's gonna come and give it to me. So he calls his plug. His plug basically, I guess, tells him that, you know, he's coming, he's on the way. We wait a little bit for the plug, and then he says that he's gonna go and like check or whatever, or either that or his plug calls him and says that he's here. But he's not like here where we were. He was like somewhere, because I guess his plug didn't want to be seen. Like, he didn't want to be like seen by other people other than the people that were buying from him. The guy leaves, and he's like, I'm gonna be right back. Like, I'm gonna just like, he tells me all this. He's like, I'm gonna be right back. Like, I'm gonna just go get it. I'm gonna go see what's going on with that, but I'm gonna come right back. I'm like, okay, like, I mean, I don't really want to be left here because I'm not, you know, I don't live in this area, so I don't know, and I just met you, so like, I don't really like being left in like this corner, if that makes sense. So I'm like, all right, like, you know, it's not a big deal, like, just go, right? So he leaves. He's gone for like 15 minutes, right? And in those 15 minutes, the thing is starting to kick in more, and I'm starting to get paranoid. In my paranoia, I'm thinking like, what really is this? Like, is this man lying? Is this really a plug? Like, why is he taking so long? What if they come back and do something to me? Like, what if those boys come back, or he comes back with multiple boys, and something ends up happening, and I'm just like in this area? Because mind you, the area I'm in is kind of like, it only has one way to go out. And granted, there was like a good amount of space. Like, it's not like a hallway. There is like an open area. So if anything were to happen, I could, you know, try to maneuver and dodge and duck and, you know, weave them out and free. But at the same time, if there's multiple guys, if it's two, if there's more, I don't really know what could happen. You know what I mean? Especially if they come back on some friendly shit. So that was just what I was thinking in my like paranoia. Cool, so I'm thinking that, but I'm trying to like just continue to play on my phone. I'm trying to text people. I don't know why it was such a like a thing, because I feel like if that happened now, I would just be playing on my phone. But I guess 15 minutes is a little long for, you know, him to be gone. So I start calling him and he's not picking up the phone. He either picks up one time and he's like, yeah, I'm doing it, I'll be back in a little bit. I know I have to call him multiple times. So that's making me feel even worse, because I'm like, bro, why aren't you picking up the phone? But you know, I'm just waiting. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna wait. Like, honestly, like, I don't really have anything else better to do than wait, and I don't really have no other option at this point. So let's just wait. Eventually he comes back and I'm, you know, I'm like, hey. He comes back and he has the weed and he like sits somewhere so that he can start rolling it, and he's talking to me. We're just, you know, chilling back and forth. Like, he was chill. There wasn't nothing about him that was like, you know, weird or nothing. Like, he was just a chill guy and he was cute. So he's just like rolling it and he's talking to me. We're going back and forth, and you know, he rolls it, he sparks it, and we get to chiefing. So we're chiefing, we're passing it back and forth. For some reason, every time I chief with a guy, they always tell me multiple days. They tell me, you don't know how to hit, you're not hitting it properly. Granted, there was a time where I was not hitting that thing properly. There was a good, like, maybe like a few weeks that I would hit it, like, with a guy, and I'm like, oh, your weed doesn't work. Like, I just don't get high from weed. Like, I'm pretty sure the first time that I got high was off of edibles, and that was why edibles were my thing, because I didn't know like how to hit weed. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck your weed's doing, but it's not working. And in reality, I just wasn't hitting it, because I think I was swallowing it. I didn't get, you know what, that's a story from another time. But I was like, I was with some people and I was hitting it. I was in a car and I was hitting it, and I was because I was hitting it and I'm like, nah, I don't feel nothing. And they're like, are you sure you're probably not hitting it right? And I'm like, nah. So they pass it to me, and then the person in the back of the car, hey, yo, she just swallowed it. Pause. Anyways, so they're like, bro, that's why it's not working, because you're swallowing it. You're not inhaling it. You're not hitting it. After that, I'm pretty sure that's when I learned how to like actually hit it. At this point, I know how to hit it, so I'm hitting it. But he's still, oh, you're not hitting it right. You're not taking deep hits. So do another one. I try to pass it back. Oh no, that wasn't a deep hit. Hit it again. The guys always do that. I don't know if it's cause like low key you're trying to get me fucked up. I don't know if it's cause you're trying to get me fucked up or something, or like what the issue is. But your girl knows how to hit, like, not too much. I was hitting it, he's making me take multiple hits, he's telling me whatever. At this point, mind you, can we be reminded that I'm already tripping off the edible? The 1,000 grams that I took, mind you. And now he's making me hit, making sure I take deep hits, making sure I'm hitting it multiple times. At this point, I am fucked up, okay? I am losing it low-key, but trying to be chill, because we're in a social setting and I'm in a social setting, and I can't start freaking the fuck out, even though that's how I feel internally. But, you know, there's nothing wrong that was happening, so there was no reason for me to freak out. The only thing that was making me nervous is obviously the situation of me being here with this random guy, but he's cool. I'm fucked up. Okay, cool. Then at some point we're talking and he gets close to me and he tries to kiss me. Yeah. And normally, I'm not gonna say that. I didn't want to kiss him, cause he was outside. He was running, you know, going trying to get the plug and coming back. It's hot outside. He smelled like sweat. It was a little musty, dusty, and crusty. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was like, He got close to me. He's like, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I don't really want to kiss right now. So he's like, okay, cool. Like, he didn't make no problem out of it. And he's like, actually, like, can we go to the bank? Because I need to take out some money. And I'm like, okay. The bank wasn't that far away. It was probably like a block or two away. So we end up going to the bank. And that bank, it was like the ATM was indoors. And then there was another like door to go into the bank, but also in this area there was like some seats and like a little couch or whatever. He's at the ATM and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm fucked up. I'm observing. I'm like fuck, bro, I'm fucked up. So I'm like, okay, you know, nothing too crazy is happening. I'm still overthinking. I'm like, why is he taking me to the bank? Like, that's weird. But I'm not thinking nothing of it until we're in the bank and he's taking out money. He's taking a little while. And tell me why I see a black car or van or like SUV pull up in front of the bank. But when this SUV pulls up, in my head, that basically told me that the bank was going to get robbed and that these people are coming to rob the bank. So, my alarm bells. I'm like,
Nah, fam. I'm like, nah, fam. You ain't finna fool me. I'm not finna be in the bank while you guys rob the bank.
Because if you ever heard bank robberies, shit be going down in a bank robbery. Like, having everyone get to the floor. I mean, any robbery would be like that. Rob a store, rob a house, rob a bank. But still, like, people who rob banks, they don't be playing no games. So I don't want to be, you know, on the floor. I don't want to be in a hostage situation. I don't want to be in nothing like that in my head. So, well, in real life too, but in this situation in Pacific, I don't want to be in no situation like that. So I'm like, nah, fam, hell nah. I don't say nothing. I'm just, I see the car and I'm looking around. I'm like, nah. I'm looking at the car, looking at him, looking at the car, looking at him, looking at the door.
I'm like, nah, fam. Like, absolutely the fuck not.
And in my head, I'm also thinking, what if this is a setup? Like, what if he knows these people and he's gonna like rob me, if that makes sense? Like, what if he's trying to rob them? What if he's trying to rob me? What if he's in on it? Cool. So I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm freaking out. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? I think he ends up getting done with the ATM and we go outside. So now we're in front of the car that pulled up. Like, the car is there, like there, and we're standing here, right? I tell him straight up, I'm like, hey, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I just feel very uncomfortable. I think it's like the weed that's like hitting me, but I want to go home. Can you call an Uber? And he's like, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, if you feel uncomfortable, like, you know, I'll call an Uber. And he does. He calls an Uber. While he's calling an Uber, I'm kind of like pacing a little bit. Like, I'm like freaked out, but not trying to make it look too obvious, because the thing is, I know that like weed will make me like this. So this whole time I'm trying my best not to outwardly freak out. So even though internally I feel like I'm in danger, outwardly I know that there's a chance that it's just the weed that's making me feel like this. I'm not trying to do too much, basically. Calls the Uber comes, you know, I hug him goodbye, whatever. I get in the Uber, and the thing is, the Uber is also an SUV. It's also a black SUV. So when the Uber comes, I'm like, why is it a black SUV? Like, why the fuck would he get that? Granted, just cause you don't have to, yes, you can choose to get that option, but sometimes you choose regular and they just pull up with the SUV and it's like, I guess today's my lucky day. The SUV comes up, you know, I hug him goodbye. I am a little scared, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure I did see him like ordering this, so I'm like, you know, and the Uber guy, he didn't seem weird, so I'm like, all right, cool. I get in the Uber, I sit down, put all my stuff, just sitting there, just tensed up, and the Uber's driving away. I'm like, because even though like I had left at that point, I'm still very tense. I'm still trying to calm myself down. Not hourly, just more like, okay, you know, it's not, nothing bad's happening, it's all chill, everything is fine. Now it's like the Uber's on the street. It's nighttime at this point. Like we'll probably end up leaving at like 7:30, I would say. Cause when I left, it was still daytime outside, but maybe it was like daytime turning into night, if that makes sense, or closer to the sun going down. And by the time we were on the road, mind you, I said it took 30 minutes. So by the time we were on the road, it was nighttime. I'm chilling, kind of. Still freaking out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had really bad paranoia, especially with that much. Like, that shit was fucking me up. I'm not gonna lie to you. And with everything that happened, I'm thinking that I survived a near-death experience, but I'm still scared that the cars like follow me or something. You know, I'm still scared that this is still a part of the plan. I'm hoping that the Uber is taking me to my right location and stuff like that. I don't know if I put in the address like to the house on my phone, but I don't think I did. I think I was just freaking out and like hoping for the best, right? Tell me why. So the Uber is driving me, right? And we get to a stoplight. The car is like this. A black car, the same one that I seen, not the same exact one, like the same make and model, but a black car, pulls up right beside us at the light. This sends me into a frenzy. I lose my shit. I lost it. All my marbles in that moment were lost because the car pulls up. I look at the car. I look at the driver of the car. The driver looks at me. I just lose it because I'm like, why is he looking at me? What other reason would he have to look at me than him being in on some kind of scheme? And even when the cars were taken up, it was kind of a moment where they were still like, you know what I mean? Like, the car passes me, I pass the car. So in my head, that registers as this car is like trying to take aim. There's probably someone in the back seat with a little trying to wait. No, wait. No, a little slower, a little faster. You guys look at me like I'm crazy. In my head, I truly believe this. I'm like, oh hell nah, bro. I duck. I'm like, nah. No, bro. I'm like, absolutely the fuck not, bro. I'm doing all of this. And my Uber driver looked back like, the fuck you doing? He's like, what are you doing? Like, he's concerned. He's like, what the fuck is she doing? I'm like, I'm in the back.
I don't want to die, bro. I don't want to die. I swear. I promise you I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, that was me. So I'm in the back. I'm freaking the fuck out. And what does my scary ass decide to do? I decide to call this man. To make matters worse, if I haven't embarrassed myself in front of the Uber driver, I must now take it a step further and embarrass myself in front of fine shit. I call him. Please pick up the phone. Hello?
Hello? Yeah, like, I'm sorry, like, I just, like, the guy, he's like the car, he's trying to shoot me, and, like, I don't know, I'm just scared, like, oh my god, I can't breathe, bro, I can't breathe, like, I'm just so scared, I really don't want to die, like, I'm sorry.
And I forgot his name, so
Michael, wait, no, Franklin, no, Benjamin, no, Chris, no, Devontae, no, fuck, I forgot his name.
I'm doing all of this on the phone. Shame on me. I don't know who hung up the phone. I think I hung up after embarrassing myself. I'm having flashbacks. That was so embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you. So after I done embarrassed myself, I hang up out of embarrassment. I'm like, damn, like, even in this moment of, you know, this guy's deciding on whether he wants to spare my life, I can't even remember his name, because I don't know, bro. I just didn't. That was fucked up. Anyways, I'm still freaking the fuck out. I'm still like, you know, like trying to lay low in the back. I'm telling the Uber, hey, make sure you take me home. Like, are you sure we're going the right way? Like, I don't want no beef. Like, just taking me home. I'm panicking, guys. Like, I'm not even, this is an under exaggeration for how I was acting that day in the Uber. Cause everything was hitting me, okay? I was a lightweight, bro. I took 1,000 grams, bro. Okay, the weed was hitting me, the edible was hitting me, the situation was hitting me, the unknown was hitting me, everything was hitting me, and I was freaking the fuck out. So I can't even say, like, yes, I can say how things end up going was crazy, but like I would not put myself in that situation again. Eventually, after a long, dreading, heart racing car ride, I make it home. I get out the car. Okay, I tumble up my stairs into the house, up my stairs in my house, and flop on the bed, bro. I knocked out because I'm just happy to be home. So I wake up the next morning. And I check, to text him to apologize for my atrocious behavior the night before, and he blocked me. Oh boy, he blocked me. Yes, he did. He definitely blocked me because he's like, boy, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. But yeah, that's the story. So guys, I wouldn't recommend you take 1,000 grams and then smoke on top of it in a new situation with people you don't know in an unfamiliar place. It's basically all I have to say. Stay safe, Don't do drugs, kids. No one was going to do that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video will probably be a girl talk, just in a life update, maybe a room update. I don't know how I'm gonna structure the video yet. I hope that you stay tuned for future videos, future story times, future vlogs, and future girl talks. I hope this was at least entertaining or useful on what not to do, a step-by-step guide on what not to do. And yeah, follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, subscribe, like if you enjoyed the video, if you watched it to the end. If you watched it to the end, put a skull emoji. Put that if you made it to the end. Like, if you truly sat here and watched my video to the end, put that emoji, so at least I know that I have people watching the video like all the way through, and make sure to like it, so I can I will continue making content regardless, but so I can feel motivated and be supported while I continue making content for you guys. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
Just recall, none of that could ever make me